Hello everyone, this is Anuradha Madam and today we are here to learn our first chapter in computer, that is computer and electronic device. Before that, let's have a quick review about what we have learned in our previous year. First thing, computer is an electronic device as it needs electricity to work. You all know that computer needs electricity to work. That is why computer is called as an electronic device. Second thing, what are things we can do in a computer? In a computer, we can play games, do online booking, learn, study, chat with friends, listen to music and watch movies. Computer versus human being. You children must have visited to places like airport, bank, railway stations, hospitals, shops with your parents. There you must have seen computer doing work. Do you know why computers are being used nowadays at many places? Because computer can complete many tasks at less time. It is multitasking. It can store large amount of data and it does not make any mistake. Above all, if I'm not wrong to say, computer is a very smart machine which has replaced manual work with machines at these places. Now let us explore some of the difference between computer and human. First one, on the basis of speed. Computer will take less time to complete a work. A human being will take more time to complete a work than a computer. By this, I mean, if a given task is given to a computer, it will complete the task very quickly within no time. Whereas, if the same work is given to the human being, it will take more time to complete the work. That is why, to save our time, computers are being used. Second, on the basis of multitasking, a computer can complete multiple tasks at a time in short span, whereas a human being requires more time to perform multiple tasks. The word multiple tasks here means doing many tasks simultaneously at the same time. In a computer, at the same time, we can draw picture, we can listen to music. Whereas a human being will require more time to perform multiple tasks. Third, on the basis of storage capacity. A computer has large storage capacity, whereas a human being cannot store large amount of data. A computer memory can store large amount of data and it never forgets the information that is stored. But we human beings can forget the information that is stored and we cannot store large amount of data. Next, on the basis of accuracy. If a given task is given to a computer and a human being, chances are there a human being can make mistake, but a computer will never make mistake. That's why computer is 100% accurate. A computer does not make mistake, whereas a human being can make mistake. On the basis of decision-making capacity, computer does not have its own brain. Though we have learned CPU is the brain of the computer, but it is an artificial brain. Whereas we human beings have brain. That is why we have decision-making capacity. We know what is correct, what is wrong, but a computer cannot take its decision. It cannot decide between wrong and right. For a small example, if I will draw a mango in computer, I know which color to give, but computer does not know. Next one, on the basis of work process. We human beings cannot work for a long time without taking rest. but a computer can work for a long time without taking rest. It can work for 24 hours without getting tired, but we cannot work for a long time without being tired. Next one. On the basis of order. Computer needs instructions. We human beings work of our own. We have to give instructions to the computer to tell him what to do next. But we know after what we have to do what thing. Next one. On the basis of feeling. A computer does not have feeling, but a human being has feeling. A computer is a man-made machine. It does not feel happy. It does not feel sad. If we beat a computer, it will not get hurt. But we human beings, we have feelings like happiness, sadness. We get hurt when someone will beat us. Working of the computer. Computer cannot work of its own because it does not have a brain. We have to give instructions or orders to the computer to work. These instructions or orders can be in the form of numbers, words, pictures, or sounds. These are called as the data. We have to give data, instructions, input to the computer. Then it will process this information and we will get a result that is called as an output. For a small example, let me tell you. Nowadays, in summer season, we all want cool ice. So how we will get ice? We will put water in our refrigerator. Then after some hours, we can get our ice. The water that we are keeping in our refrigerator is input, whereas your refrigerator is processes, and the result that we are getting is our ice. Another example, if I will say you what is 5 into 3, you will take 2 to 3 minutes to calculate, then you will say 15. 5 into 3 that I have given you is your input, and what you did, you processed the data. And what is your processing? Your processing is multiplication. And where you have processed? You have processed the data in your brain, and the result or the output what you are getting is 15. So input is the instruction that we are giving to the computer. Process is the work that is done on the input, and output is the result that we will get from the computer. Now let us go in detail about input, process and output. Input. The data instructions that we give to the computer is called as an input. Now, how we will give this? Input to the computer? We will give the input with the help of keyboard and mouse. Either we will drag the information, or with the help of mouse we will point at the information. So that is called as the input device. Process. Whenever any information is given to us, we will process the information in our brain. Same way, if any data or instruction is given to the computer, it will be also processed in the brain of the computer. We all know that CPU is called as the brain of the computer. So any data or instruction that is given to the computer will be processed in the CPU. Output. After the input has been processed in the computer, the result that is displayed on the computer screen is called as an output. So the final result that we will get after processing of the input is called as an output. Monitor and printer are output device, as it helps us to display the output. That is why they are also called as a visual display unit or VDU. Advantages of using a computer. Computer is a machine that we have learned. Now we will also learn about some advantages and disadvantages of using this machine. Now first have a look about advantages of a computer. First one, on the basis of entertainment. We all have learned that we can play games, listen to music, watch movies in a computer. So these all things that we can do in a computer are for our entertainment. That's why computer is a very good source of entertainment. Second one, on the ground of speed. We have also learned that computer works very fast and it never gets tired. Computer can complete a given task within short span of time and it can work for 24 hours without getting tired or taking any rest. That is why computer is also used at many places. Third one, for teachers or for teaching. A teacher can use computer at many places for preparing presentation, for taking information on a topic, for making notes, for preparing question papers, for preparing videos, and computers are also useful for teaching computer to the students also. Fourth one, on the basis of multitasking. We have learned in this chapter previously that computer can complete multiple tasks at a time. That is why we can do many things in a computer simultaneously. That is why it is a very useful machine. Next one, on the basis of intelligence. Computer can work continuously without any error or boredom. That means computer can work for 24 hours without any tiredness or boredness. For the whole day, if you are working in a computer on a given subject, it can work on it. But we human beings, we will feel bored if we are working for 5 to 10 for some time in a particular subject. On the basis of storage capacity, it has a large storage capacity than a human being. It can store large amount of information and it will never forget this information. Next one, on the basis of automation. Computer can work automatically. We have to give instructions to the computer, then only it can know what step it had to follow. It will follow automatically. Next one, on the basis of accuracy. Computer does not make any mistake. If any given sum is given to the computer, it will not make any mistake. The result that we will obtain from computer is 100% accurate. Disadvantages of using computer. First one, on the basis of decision making capacity. A computer cannot take its own decision. It does not have its own brain to take decisions. Neither computer has any intelligence so that it can decide what is right and what is wrong. Second one, zero IQ and dependency. Computer does not have any intelligence. Therefore, the IQ of a computer is zero. Third one, virus attack. A computer system can be attacked by virus which may lead to loss of data and malfunctioning of the system. If once a virus has been attacked by the computer, then there will be data loss, and when we will be putting antivirus in the computer, it will be again a expensive process. Next one, health. If we will use a computer for a longer period of time, The rays that are coming from the computer screen will affect our eyes, and also sitting in front of the computer for a long time will make us lazy and physically inactive. Next one, on the impact on environment. Computer manufacturing processes the wastage parts of the computer release dangerous toxic material to the environment, which is very poisonous. Next one, it is an expensive device. Computer is a very costly device. Next one, cybercrime. When computer is connected to the internet, it may lead to cybercrime like bank frauds, hacking, etc. So once the computer is connected with the internet, we should use it properly. Now, exercise question answer. Number 1. Correct option. A computer helps us in bit 1 online booking, studying, bit 3 chatting, bit 4 all of these. Answer bit 4 all of these. Bit number 2. A data and instructions can be given to the computer through on bit 1 output device, bit 2 input device, bit 3 storage device, bit 4 CPU. Bit 2 input device. Question number 3. The final result we get after processing is called bit 1 input, bit 2 CPU, bit 3 keyboard, bit 4 output. Answer bit 4 output. DICE processes the data as per given instruction. Bit 1 input, bit 2 CPU, bit 3 output, bit 4 mouse. Answer bit 2 CPU. Question number 5. Which of the following is disadvantage of a computer? Bit number 1 accuracy, bit number 2 0 IQ, bit number 3 storage, bit number 4 capacity. Answer is bit number 2 0 IQ. Choose the correct option and fill in the blanks. Bit 1. A computer cannot take its own decision. Bit number 2. A computer is an electronic device. Bit number 3. The data and instructions that we give to a computer are called input. Bit number 4. We can watch movies and play game on the computer. Bit number 5. Output is displayed on the monitor. Question number 3. Write true or false. Bit 1. A computer can do many tasks at the same time. True. Bit number 2. A computer can take decisions and has feelings. False. Bit number 3. A computer has 0 IQ. True. Bit 4. A computer is a cheap device. False. Bit 5. Computer is a good source of entertainment. True. Question number 4. Answer the following. Bit number 1. Write 3-step process of working in a computer. Computer works in 3 simple steps, that is IPO cycle or input process output. Question number 2. Mention the disadvantages of a computer. Any 3. The disadvantages of computers of using a computer are as follows. Bit 1. It is an expensive device. Bit number 2. It cannot take its own decision. Bit number 3. It can be attacked by viruses which can lead to data loss. Question number 3. Write one difference between computer and a human being. Computer. It takes less time to complete a work. Human being. It takes more time to complete a task. Question number 4. State the difference between computer and a human being. Any 3. Computer. A computer does not make mistake. Human being can make mistake. Bit number 2. A computer does not take decision of its own. Bit number 2. A human being can think and have decision making capacity. Bit number 3. A computer has large storage capacity. A human being cannot store large amount of data and can forget it. Question number 5. Write the advantages of computer and teaching. Any 3. Computer helps teacher to teach computer to collect information about a topic to create question paper. That's all. Question number 5 and question number 6, that is a think and do and picture based questions that you cancel it. Now homework. breather in page 12, you have to do it in your book. Only question and answer you have to copy it in your classwork copy. Rest of the portion, that is your correct option, fill in the blanks, multiple choice, true, false, you have to do in your computer book. And you have to learn this chapter also. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.